except not on Instagram yet. I'm waiting for Instagram to show up. I'm live on numerous platforms, and I'm ready to go live on Instagram. Let's see if it works this time. Okay, now I think I'm live everywhere, including Instagram. I'm Seth Hilary Jackson. This is another one of my unscheduled, spur of the moment live streams. And I'm going to do original songs for you. And I do not have my set planned. I don't know what I'm going to even start with. But I should get centered in this camera. I'm not centered. Now I'm centered. I guess I'm going to start off with, I like to start off with a happy song. So here we go. I said a lot of things I shouldn't. Guess I took more than I gave. Things you asked me to, I wouldn't. I really hate who I became. Still, you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. 'Cause baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. It could be fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. Any day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. 'Cause baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. I can't promise roses 24/7, or an endless state of blissful heaven. But even on the worst of days, you'll know I'm with you all the way. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. 'Cause baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. Thank you. And thank you to those who have joined us. And I can't see who you are or what platform you're on, but if you want to type something into the chat box, I would love to say hello. So this is an unscheduled live stream. I've been doing that because of my health situation, which, I got COVID last March, and I have not recovered. I have what's known as long COVID, which to me manifests in chronic fatigue. So it's hard to schedule a time because I get scheduled Monday at 4, And then Monday at 4 comes, and I just am exhausted and I can't do it. So for now, I'm just like, whenever I have some energy, I'm going online for a half an hour. And I'm limiting it to a half an hour for a reason also, because one of the really insidious aspects of this chronic fatigue is something called PEM, which stands for post-exertional malaise, which happens like I might feel fine, and I can go to the gym. I can do a whole workout if I have the energy. I mean, if I go when I'm feeling the energy, I can do a whole workout. But then the problem is I overexerted, and I don't know it until it's too late. And the next day, the fatigue hits me like, and it can last for days or weeks. So unfortunately, this counts as exertion, at least to my body. Even though it's fun, it's still exertion. So I don't want to go more than, I'm guessing a half an hour is within my ability, but I don't know until it's too late if I've gone over the energy limit. So that pretty much sucks. So I have a song about that. I don't know if I should do it though right now. I don't know, people who don't have long COVID probably, I don't know if they can relate to the song or not. So, of course, I'll be happy to do that song if you'd like to hear it. What can I do? My set is totally unplanned. Let me look at my list of songs. Okay, here's a song. I have not done this one for a while, so that's my excuse. This is a song I literally, this is the story of my adult life, basically. I had this corporate job. I had an MBA and everything, and I had this corporate job, and I was so depressed. And then I decided, okay, I got to take my shot. I started writing songs, and I thought, this is what I want to do. So I was living on the East Coast, and I picked up and moved to California, to Los Angeles, to pursue my dream of being a songwriter. And like the very first thing that happened was I met a woman, and we ended up getting married and raising a family. And I had so many close calls in the songwriting department, and nothing ever quite clicked as to my big break. And then we raised a family, and our kids grew up, and they both went up to college back east, and we decided, let's go back. So as I was leaving California and I crossed the state line, it was just so bizarre. I'd been living there for almost 30 years. And this whole thing didn't even seem real. So I literally wrote this song in the car as I was driving, and I had to remember it in my head, until I could get to the next stop and write it down. And here it is. I still can see that welcome sign in the desert on I-10. The maze of streets that greeted me when I arrived back then. I was gonna make it big when I first hit LA. Now I'm an older nobody driving back the other way. People came and disappeared like I imagined all those years. There is no California, no sunny skies to warm you, no starry-eyed dreams come true like I went there for. It must have once existed, somehow I must have missed it, but there is no California anymore. Was barely there a week, first time I looked into your eyes. Through every dead-end street I hit, you stood there by my side. Through all the no's and maybes, all the big shot bullshit talk, to yes, we've got a deal, and then they don't return my call. Facing east behind the wheel, don't blame me if I feel. There is no California, no sunny skies to warm ya, no starry-eyed dreams come true like I went there for. It must have once existed, somehow I must have missed it, but there is no California anymore. Expectations turn to vapor, but I came out with something greater. You're still here, and I can love you anywhere. So I don't really care that there is no California, no sunny, starry-eyed dreams come true like I went there for. It must have once existed, somehow I must have missed it, but there is no California anymore. No, there is no California anymore. So, please feel free. I encourage you to type something in the chat so I can say hello. If you're enjoying this, please follow me on whichever platform you're on. I can see you're there, and I can't see which platform you're on, but please be sure to follow me and tell your friends about this awesome singer-songwriter you just discovered. Okay, what can we do next? Okay, here's one I haven't done in a while. It's kind of going to the dark side. I don't shy away from the dark side. I actually like to turn my struggles into songs. And, that's more than just a means of self-expression. I really want to help. I really want to help people. I want to make the world a better place. That's kind of what I'm hoping to do with my songwriting, even if it's just a tiny bit better. So, hopefully other people who go through similar things can relate to some of my songs. And I never met my grandpa on my mother's side. He abandoned her when she was only 5. My parents treated marriage like a civil war. I feel as if I'm broken at the core. No matter what you see in me today, knowing where I came from, I'm afraid you're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. There's heartache flowing through my veins. There's nothing in this world like waking in your arms. But I'm hardwired for a fight or flight response. In my clan, feelings mattered not at all. It's second nature for me to build walls. Talking about the future makes me scared. I'm only telling you because I care. You're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. There's heartache flowing through my veins. If I could change, you'd be worth changing for. I wanna try, but you gotta be warned. You're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. There's heartache flowing through my veins. You're throwing good love after bad blood. There's heartache flowing through my veins. Got heartache in my veins. Thank you. Thank you. I assume you're clapping wildly, even though I can't see you. I have a brand new song. I should probably do my brand new song, shouldn't I? It just came out on Tuesday. And, this song, sorry, I have to look over onto the other screen to see if there are any comments on Instagram. And there are not. So this song, I need a capo. I can't forget the capo because that would be a disaster. All I can say, this is a song that, I guess there are a lot of powerful people who would prefer that you don't hear this song. Yes, it involves politics and all the outrage media, the people who, just spend all their time trying to piss you off and scare you. And they have an ulterior motive, and and this song gives you the not so secret method of figuring out what that is. Turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided, as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war, till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the source of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, as the fountain of fear's favorite party cuts their taxes. Their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors want it. You and me take a backseat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow and the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow and the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her, follow the money. Okay, so that's my brand new song. You can hear it on all streaming platforms. Actually, all my songs, except I think I'm going to do a brand new one that's not released yet. I'm still working on recording it. So other than that one, my songs are all available on all streaming platforms. So I guess I'm going to do this new one, which I'm still working on. I think it's done. I'm recording it, but I'm still going back and forth on some of the words, especially one line in particular. So I got an email from a fan. It was actually a message, a DM. I guess he was, reading about all the wars, and he said, there really should be more songs about peace. I said, okay, well, maybe I'll write one. But, there's been so many songs about peace. I'm like, I don't want to write a song and just say the same thing that's been said before. I got to say something that hasn't been said before if I'm going to write a song. So that led me to this. The soldiers and the missiles. Oh, I got to take off the capo. No wonder that sounds wrong. Soldiers and the missiles. The soldiers and the missiles, the rubble of the buildings, the ever-growing toll of death. I can't fathom all the killing. I sit in my comfortable living room, thousands of miles away, trying to come up with something deep and important to say. But the evils of war have been covered before. I got no new world-changing thoughts to unleash. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. A song won't stop an army. I can't undo the bombing. But if I can touch a single heart, at least that would be something. So I'll send this one simple message out to anyone I can. Shouldn't be a whole lot to ask for. Just be kind to your fellow man. Evils of war have been covered before. I got no new world-changing thoughts to preach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. I picture a time when armies and guns are replaced by cooperation. 'Cause every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. The evils of war have been covered before. I got no new world-changing thoughts to teach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. So here's one more song about peace. So, I'm coming up on that half-hour self-imposed limit that's kind of required for my health. So, I could do one more song, and that will probably cover it. So, I haven't done a sad song yet, but I hate to end on a sad song. So, what should I do? Oh, there is one song I could. It's not exactly a sad song. It's a I don't know how you would describe it. It's a song of longing. It's a song of unrequited love. I mean, no, it's not a song about unrequited love. What I'm saying, it's a song about love almost requited. Almost, but not quite requited. Or requited and then messed up. And it's a true story, and the title is The Name of a Real Person. And this is the song, of all the songs that I still do, this goes the furthest back. I actually wrote this in 1990. And I don't know, the song just keeps coming back to me. I've actually changed it a few times. I've actually updated it a few times. As my songwriting improved, I realized, oh, that doesn't work. Oh, I can fix that. And so I've changed it a few times, but it's still there. Try to picture her. Her hair like a veil of gold. There aren't any words. Her face like a tale untold. There's a hunger we share, and she gives me a stare with eyes that could melt the cold. I can see paradise, but her flames turn to ice. She locks up her soul. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, a vision in the night. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you are the morning light. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I've got you in my sight, but I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Try to picture her. Her heart wears a coat of steel. Woman of the world, a mask that can seem so real. I can see in her eyes, underneath her disguise, the fear of a lonely child, afraid of a part deep down in her heart that wants to run wild. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you're crying deep inside. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, and so you run and hide. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, together we can fly, but I cannot find you, cannot bind you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. Many years ago, they taught you to be oh so Gabrielle, Gabrielle, why don't you take my hand? Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I'm the one who understands. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, your wish is my command, but you won't receive me, won't believe me, won't deceive me, and I can't stand back no more. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, oh, that goes from the dark. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, still tearing you apart. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, it's not too late to start, but I cannot bend you, cannot mend you, can't defend you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot find you, cannot bind you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Thank you so much for being here. Again, please follow me on whichever platform you're on. Tell your friends about me and go to my website, SethHilaryJackson.com, and you can learn more about me there. And you know, I don't know if you're on Twitch. Twitch has a feature called Raid, but since I'm not logged into I want to try this, but since I'm not actually on the Twitch website, I'd have to go over there and then, well, I'm going to try it anyway, but no, I have to end my stream first. So I guess I'm not going to try that. Next time, maybe I'll have Twitch open and ready to go before I start. But anyway, I'm Seth Hilary Jackson, and thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. It was really fun. I wish I could go longer, but as I said, the health requires that I cut it off now. And I'll be back for another probably unscheduled live stream, you know, as soon as I feel like I have the energy to do it.